Hello, welcome to Booking Through Life. I'm Mary and I'm in North Dakota visiting my son. I'm sitting outside. I didn't bring my camera tripod, so I'm sorry if it's a little wiggly. I'm just holding this up and I'm not going to do any post-editing. So this is what it is. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. And today I'm going to talk about the three books that I read for, I'm not going to say it right, it was MontgerMay. Anyway, it was LM Montgomery in May. And there was some prompts, which I only think I did one of the prompts. And that was I read the group read, which was Kilmeny of The Orchar. And then I also, because I'm reading through the LM Montgomery Anne of Green Gables series, I'm on book 5, so I read that. That's Anne's House of Dreams. And then with a readathon, a read-along, or reading challenge that Lizzie Fay Loves Books did last year. I started the Emily series and I just read the first one, so I read Emily Climbs, which is the second book. So here's, I'm going to change hands. Here's how I fared with those books. Kilmeny of the Orchar, which is about a young man just finishing college named Eric Marshall, and he takes kind of a substitutionary a substitute position as a teacher in the Prince Edward Island area. And while he's there kind of wandering around, he goes into this orchard and he discovers this beautiful young woman who is playing the violin, and he discovers that she's mute, although she can hear. She's kind of had, I guess, some trauma or drama that's caused her to not be able to speak. And he keeps meeting her and getting to know her a little bit better, because she's able to communicate by writing on like a chalkboard or something. And so they're able to communicate and things happen. Anyway, as I was reading this book, this is when I discovered that I definitely prefer an LM Montgomery book with a plot. This one was a little too over the top, happy, LM Montgomery-ish, but I did enjoy it. Not as much as Blue Castle, but it was a pretty good little story. Then I read Anne's House of Dreams. That's book 5 in the Anne of Green Gables series. Anne and Gilbert, it starts off, they get married and they move to their little house on the seashore in Fairwind Point, and it's near the village of Glen St. Mary's. And Gilbert's, I believe it's his uncle, is retiring as a doctor, and he's having Gilbert take over as a doctor of that area. And of course, there are some very interesting, very stereotypical LM Montgomery characters that are in the area and become friends and kindred spirits. They have a little saying, they're of the clan of Jacob or Joseph or something, I can't remember. But anyway, so you get little stories about them, but there's also kind of a general storyline with Gilbert and Anne, and some interesting things happen. And I enjoyed that. Not as much as Anne of Green Gables, but it might be my second favorite so far of the 5. And then I finished up with Emily Climbs, and that's book 2, and it continues the story of Emily. There's a lot of similarities to Emily and Anne. I think I did read that the Emily character more represents kind of LM Montgomery than the Anne character does. So Again, there's more similarities, but there's more of a focus on Emily as a writer. And really, that's really part of her, like she feels like it's part of her essence of who she is, and how even though most of her family, she is an orphan as well, and has, of course, the harsh aunts in this situation, some more harsh than others, and they aren't very supportive of her being a writer. And then she has some interesting friends. There's a couple of things about her friends that I think are really odd. One of her friends, Ilse, has a really terrible temper, which I wouldn't be friends with her if she were doing the things to me that had been treating me the way she treats Emily sometimes. But Emily just feels like that's part of who she is and just kind of accepts it. So she might be a better person than I am, or maybe she's unhealthier than I am. I'm not quite sure which one. I talked about this in the first Emily book. There's an older cousin friend named Dean or Jarback Priest, and he's much older than Emily and kind of has like a creepy uncle type relationship with her. Emily isn't creeped out by him, but I just feel like he's very inappropriate with her. But this chronicles Emily's time in high school, and definitely has a bit of a plot, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I might actually like the Emily series overall better than the Anne series overall, but we'll see. I haven't finished either one of the series yet. So that's it. That's my MontgerMay Wrap Up. I will have the rest of my May Wrap Up coming soon. I also need to put out my June TBR. I'm not sure if I'll get that done while I'm here in North Dakota for the next couple of days, or if I'll wait until I get home and then I can actually show books. Which I didn't show my Emily book. Here's the one book that I have here in North Dakota. I finished this up on our way here, and yeah, so that's part of the Emily Climbs series. Anyway, that's it. It's nice, short, and sweet. I will tell you that the hosts of the MontgerMay reading challenge, if you want to check out what they did during May, was Voyage of the Time Wanderer, Beautiful Minutia, Novel Idea, Courtney Reads, and Chantel Reads All Day. So thank you to the host for hosting this. I'm sorry I didn't get to participate more fully, but I did enjoy just the prompt to read some more LM Montgomery. Anyway, until next time, I hope all your books are good books, and it's kind of beautiful out here right now. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of maybe some little bit of rains later on. Anyway, I'm enjoying the green in North Dakota. I hope you're enjoying the spring and summerish wherever you are, and I'll see you again soon.